What's up, Pokey Sluts? My name is Another Soviet. Welcome back to my very first NU video in a little while here. I do have a couple battles today for you guys, so hopefully you enjoy it. And I'm going to lead off with my Mag Cargo. I figured it'd be a pretty safe start. I was kind of expecting the Kabutops or the Garbodor and something like that, or possibly the Haunter like I did get. So I know he's gonna end up just taunting me, so I think I just want to get a Lava Plume off anyway. Because like I said, he's most likely just gonna go for the taunt, so I'd like to get some damage off with the Lava Plume. And that does do a decent amount. Not as much as it should though, so I believe this is bulky Haunter. And I don't think he's gonna stay in. Plus, he's not gonna be able to do much to me since I believe he is bulky Haunter. So I may want to go for another Lava Plume, but I don't know. I'm just gonna bring in my Cacturne here, because he's going to have even less for my Cacturne, and I can get a Shadow, or a Sucker Punch off, rather, if I wanted to, and possibly even get a sub up. This is the Adamant Cacturne, so it's not full speed, but like I said, I'm not very worried about the Haunter at all. With the Girder, I mean, he could run Psychic. My Haunter's running Psychic. So, I feel like it was safer to bring this in first. And the Seed Bomb will take him out. I didn't want a Sucker Punch in case he did decide to switch out. Because the Sucker Punch was just a little too obvious there. So, the Seed Bomb was definitely the better play, I think. And now he's probably just going to bring in Pyroar or Scyther. And he ends up going into his Scyther. So I may want to stay in Sucker Punch just to kind of get him off guard. I don't think he would expect that, but then again, that's probably a bad play because my Mag Cargo definitely walls this thing much better. Much better. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Mag Cargo here. And this is the physically defensive Mag Cargo. Unfortunately, he does pop my balloon there, obviously, but that's not a big deal. I trade him for a burn on that Scyther, so that's very nice. I definitely am going to have a bit of an issue with that Scyther. And now I'm just going to stay in and yawn because, or maybe even set up Stealth Rocks, but I think I want to yawn in case he decides to set up, because a lot of Kabutops like to set up. But again, I could go into my Cacturne or my Togetic, maybe even my ORAS. I don't know. I have a lot of options to come in on this thing. I think my Girder might be the best though, because he's gonna do literally nothing. And this is the Eviolite Guts Girder with full investment in HP and attack. And now I can just hit with a nice knockoff. Do I want to knock off? Yeah, I think I'm just going to knock off. And the Garbodor is probably going to come in. But that's fine. I will be able to knock off the Black Sludge, which is surprising he isn't running Rocky Helmet. This could be specially invested Garbodor, but I'm not too scared of him. I'm going to go ahead and go into my Haunter, I think, because, yeah, he's probably just going to set up rocks or spikes anyway, and there's pretty much nothing he'd be able to do to my Haunter anyway. And he is going to set up the T-Spike, so now I can fire off a very nice and safe Psychic. I don't really care if he brings in Scyther or whatever, the Cradilly, and there's no way he would be expecting the Psychic. So I do get a nice psychic off on him. Sorry for the noise you guys may hear from the vehicles. I have the window open because it's hot and it gets a nice breeze going, and I'm somewhat close to a main road in my town. I mean, there isn't, it's not like I live in a city or anything. There's about 6,000 people in this town, so it's not like you guys are going to hear a motorcycle going by like that all the time. Anyways, he's going to bring in the Kabutops, which is a bit interesting. He may have the knockoff. I think I just want to go into my girder and give him a nice poison since it is the guts girder, so he kind of messed up there. Maybe he wasn't expecting the guts girder since he is the special and basically everything. He's the bulky girder. Bulky girder with max attack, and this girder is freaking amazing and scary. And now I can just hit his entire team with a nice knockoff. I got the Garbodor out of the way so I don't have to worry about that. But I'd like to get some health back with a Drain Punch anyway. And he does decide to go into Scyther, so that's fine with me. He'll get a little bit of burn damage off on him. And now I don't know if I want to stay in. My Magcargo was in pretty well, but my girder is going to have a pretty hard time with the rest of his team, I think. But again, my Magcargo comes in for free. Actually, I do have Defog Togekiss. I always forget when I have a Defogger. I always forget. But yeah, Togetic. I'll get rid of these T-Spikes before I come in. This Scyther isn't going to do anything to a Togetic anyway. I mean, even though it is specially invested, I do have the Eviolite on the Togetic, obviously, so it's a pretty bulky Togetic. And if this thing gets taunted, it's pretty much useless. But now I can pass off a Wish. I can Baton Pass a Wish for sure. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for a Wish and then get a slow Baton Pass going. And he is going to be able to Swords Dance up, so that's a bit of an issue. But I feel like the girder can take a +1 or +2. I feel like girder can take a +2, whatever he wants to do. But do I want to risk that? I mean, I guess I can risk it. I don't need the girder too bad. So I am going to do that. And my Mach Punch will hit him for super effective. So plus I have the Guts effect, as you can tell, obviously. So I think I'm just going to go for either a Drain Punch or a Mach Punch. I'm just going to go for the Mach Punch, though, and hope I can take him out. Although I don't think it will from this range. And he is going to end up going into Scyther anyway. So that's good. I'm glad I scared him out after he got the Swords Dance up. That's pretty nice. Mach Punch, unfortunately, only does about 9%. But once again, my Magcargo is a very safe switch. I don't see any problems with switching him in on this Scyther. So that's what I'm going to do, bitch. And he is going to go for the knockoff. It's not going to work. He's already hit me with a knockoff. So he can fuck off. And now I get my rocks up for free on his switch out. And now he's going to bring in Cradilly, which is... Why would you do that? I don't agree with that play at all. That's really weird. Wow. Yeah, that's really weird. I'm just going to hit him with a Yawn. Maybe it's because I'm giving him the illusion that I don't have a Lava Plume, but I am able to get the Yawn off, so he's not going to want to stay in anyway, in case I do have a Lava Plume, which I obviously do, as you guys can see. but I haven't shown it yet. So I'm just going to go for the recover and hope he doesn't decide to go for another ancient power. And luckily he's not. He's just going to go in and sack off his Scyther. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I think if I were him, I would have just stayed in and gotten the ancient power off and gotten the mag cargo out of the way, because he definitely needs my cargo out of the way. But my Togetic now is pretty expendable, as well as my Haunter. I don't really need him too bad, so I can pretty much sack either one of those. But I'm gonna go into my Haunter here, and he is gonna have the Aqua Jet, so I guess I will be going down. That's fine by me. It's not that big a deal. I can Sludge Bomb here, or sacrifice Haunter, obviously. Not Sludge Bomb, because, yeah, Aqua Jet has +1 priority, I believe. Togetic? Do I want to go Togetic? Or Cacturne? I don't know if I want to go Cacturne, though. I guess I will. But the question is, do I go for Sucker Punch? I feel like that's really predictable, but I also feel like I don't lose too much from clicking it. So, even if he does switch out and expect the Sucker Punch, I'm fine. And wow, he actually doesn't. I don't know, maybe he was expecting the Seed Bomb or something. Or maybe he was just locked in to Aqua Jet. I don't know. Maybe that was banded damage, actually. I'm not sure, actually. That did look like banded damage now that I think of it. But once again, I'm just going to go for a Sucker Punch because, yeah, my Cacturne is pretty much dead to the Cradilly anyways, and he's just going to set up a Sunny Day. So pretty much I'm just going to keep clicking Sucker Punch so that he can't get anything off for free, and basically just sacrifice the Cacturne. Maybe even take... Wow! Wow, that's a lot of damage. Wow, I didn't expect the Life Orb Sucker Punch to take down the Pyroar that easy. I guess I was wrong. And now I'm just going to go for a Seed Bomb. Cradilly should live one Seed Bomb here, especially under the sun. And he's going to get a Toxic off, but it's all for naught. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first battle. I'm going to go ahead and take you guys on over to the next one now. Peace out. Hello, and what's up, Pokey Sluts? Welcome to the second NU battle in this video for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. If you have, please leave a like to show you guys, or show me rather, that you guys support this channel. And I'll love you forever and give you a cookie, and 20 prostitutes will be sent to your house, along with 20 cookies. Anyways, I'm going to be in the NU ladder, as you can see. I don't know why I said that, as you guys already know. I'm just going to go ahead and lead off with my Assault Vest ORAS here, expecting the Barbarical, and it turns out very well for us. And I feel like the Freeze Dry should OHKO this thing. It'll hit him for neutral, but again, it is stab. I am fully special attack invested. And this is an AV Aurora, so I feel like it should OHKO this Barbarical on his Shell Smash setup. Oh, damn! Wow, that was really close. But, damn it. I really don't think I want to stay in on, like, an Aqua Jet or a Waterfall or something from this Barbarical. So I don't know what I'm going to go into. I think my Togetic is a better play here, I guess. He's just going to Stone Edge, I guess expecting that? I don't know. Because that it hits literally the rest of my team for nothing, pretty much. I guess, oh no, I guess it does hit ORAS pretty decently. But I'm just going to go into my Cacturne here and Sucker Punch. I don't care if he switches out. This thing is going to go down to Stealth Rock damage anyway if he does decide to switch out. So I can definitely take care of this thing. I'm not scared of it at all. I'm glad I got the freeze dry off and I still have my ORAS at least. And yeah, for this thing, I feel like he's going to set up and I'm going to be able to substitute. I feel like that's the case. But I don't need to risk it. So I think I want to go into my mag cargo here. I don't see why not. And maybe even I can get a burn off on him. Hopefully he doesn't get to set up for free, as he is going to do just that, unfortunately. So now I might just want to click yawn. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because I can definitely take a +2. Whatever. Aerial Ace, yeah. That's going to do nothing. It will pop my balloon, unfortunately. But he's going to have to switch out here for sure. And I can set up Stealth Rocks, and basically that'll take out the Barbarical. Hopefully he doesn't switch it in here. If he does switch it in, I don't really care. But yeah, basically, I'm looking to win with Girder. I definitely need to take the Jinx out, but I'm definitely looking to win with Girder in the Cacturne here, so I definitely need to take this Flareon out, as well as the Jinx. That's going to be a bit of a problem. And the Archeops. His team is a big bit of a threat here. But I'm basically looking to win with the ORAS and, like I said, the Cacturne and Girder. Actually, my Haunter should do a pretty good number on this team, but I'm just going to click Yawn because I can take a Flare Blitz or whatever he wants to do very easily. And he's just going to end up sacrificing Barbarical there. Like I said, he's going to go down to Stealth Rocks. So I feel like I want to bait in the... Actually, this doesn't really bait in anything on his team. It pretty much defeats everything. He is going to bring in the Wormadam Trash, which is really interesting. I haven't shown any fire moves, but, I mean, he has to expect that. That's ridiculous. I'm going to definitely punish him for that. And Oko this thing if he wants to stay in. That decision was really dumb. Folks watching, never switch a Wormadam Trash into a Mag Cargo. Mag Cargo will always have Lava Plume, I promise. He will always have a fire move of some sort. If Mag Cargo does not have a fire move, then you just simply got very, very, very lucky. Yeah, that's like really highly unlikely. I'm kind of fearing the Earthquake or something. I'm definitely fearing the Earthquake. But I'm just going to stay in and yawn anyway. And he does have the Earthquake. That's... Okay, that's a bit of an issue. Yeah, this Archeops is actually looking like it's going to be pretty scary. I'm going to try and scare him out with my Haunter, I guess. I don't really have too much of an option. I mean, my ORAS might be able to scare him out, actually, a little better. So I'm going to go into my ORAS here. And then hopefully the ORAS baits out the Flareon, because I need to get that thing out of the way. And my Girder can come in pretty easily. Yeah, my Girder can come in pretty easily. The Scyther, I definitely don't want the Scyther to be setting up at all. And I may try to pull a double, but I feel like the freeze dry is a better play here. Plus, oh my god. I don't know what I was thinking. Damn it. I don't really know how to deal with this thing now. This thing is a huge problem. I'm definitely just going to have to go into my Haunter here and try and scare him out. I don't really have anything to hit him hard at all, so I'm just going to go for the stab Sludge Bomb because, yeah, I don't know. He's probably just going to end up switching out anyway. And I'd like to get a poison on something. He is going to bring in the Flareon. Hopefully it isn't Guts Flareon. Or, wait, does Flareon get Guts? I feel like Flareon gets Guts. I don't know, maybe I'm just... Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I feel like the Dark Pulse is a good play, though, in case he wants to bring in the Jinx. I'm kind of thinking about that. But that thing is going to be a huge problem. Yeah. That thing is definitely going to be a huge problem. I do get a crit there. It did matter. I think it did matter, yeah. It did matter, unfortunately, for my opponent. And now he's going to bring in the Archeops. It's a bit interesting why he switched him out, since rocks do hit him so hard. God, I really don't want to switch out. But, yeah, I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb. And he does have Zen Headbutt, so unfortunately, he's going to be able to take me out. Archeops is a huge threat to the whole NU ladder. He has a giant move pool. He's really fast. He's got 350 max speed or something like that. And yeah, I don't know. He's got really high attack as well, so I feel like a Sucker Punch will definitely take him out, though. But will he be expecting that? Yeah, probably. He probably will. I feel like I need to set up a substitute here, actually. But, I don't know. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch in case he tries to stay in and go for the Aerial Ace. He does decide to bring in Scyther. I'm fine with that. I'm just going to keep clicking Sucker Punch because even if he does Swords Dance, until he finally decides to attack, I mean, he's going to get hit whenever he decides to attack, basically. That's how I'm going to take this thing down. He is going to defog this turn. That's fine by me. I'm just going to keep clicking Sucker Punch. Or no, I'm going to set up a sub now. And expect a Swords Dance, which happens. Awesome. That's great. So now, I think I just want to keep clicking Sucker Punch. I'd like to gauge how much Drain Punch does, but that's probably a bad idea. I'm just going to keep... No, I'm going to Drain Punch, I think, and see how much that does to this thing. It's probably jack shit. Yeah, that's jack shit. Jack shit. Alright. Well, now basically I'm just going to keep clicking Sucker Punch, like I said. He's going to go down. He should go down to a Sucker Punch here. He will go down. What am I saying? But he's going to have to... He's going to have to try and play around it. But I'm just going to keep clicking it, like I said. Don't want to make any mistakes here. No matter how much... no matter how much of the move I waste, it's worth just continuing to click Sucker Punch. I will need it for the Jinx, but not too bad. Sorry for the door slamming a couple seconds ago. The wind is really strong, I guess, because the wind blew my door shut. But I am gonna go for the Sucker Punch. I hadn't seen any move from Archeops that wasn't a damaging move, so I was definitely expecting a setup of some sort. I mean, definitely was expecting Assault Vest or him to be locked into some kind of damaging move. So I knew this Jinx would have the Calm Mind, but I figured if I go for the Sucker Punch, maybe he won't expect it. But now I go for the sub, expecting him to go for the Calm Mind setup again, knowing that I do have Sucker Punch. But as you can see, unfortunately, that doesn't turn out well for me, and we're not looking too good at all here, folks. I'm definitely expecting this thing to be Focus Sash, so I gotta hope I can live one Psychic and get this knockoff off. And if he's not Focus Sash, then it definitely should OHKO this Jinx. But we'll have to see. Oh shit, he has Psyshock. Oh my god. He got the crit too, folks. As you guys can see, I don't know if that mattered or not. It was the Psyshock, so the higher defense made that a more damaging move. I don't know. It is the Eviolite full HP investment girder. I don't think he should have gone down. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date with all my latest Pokemon videos. Anyways, guys, my name is Another Soviet. Peace out, and I hope you enjoyed.